Hi, boys and girls. Today I am not there, and I want to still be able to work on our project that we started last week with our Mother's Day project. So I'm going to give you some video tips and have you work on your project after you watch this video. So to begin with, remember we're working in our Mother's Day project, so make sure you go into Google Classroom and look for holiday activities. Click on your Mother's Day project, and remember this is your sample, so you're going to have to hit View Assignment to be able to see your work. But you're going to open up what looks to be like a completed flower pot because that's what we got done on Monday. We created our flower pot, we typed Happy Mother's Day, and we put the flower on. Now, some of you were able to put the center on, and some of you were still working on your flower petals. So I want to review the flower petals. So those of you that still have to finish those, remember how to do them. Remember, we already had the flower petal made, so all we have to do is click on it and do Control D. It gives us another petal. We use the 4-directional arrow to move the petal, and then we go to the circle and put our mouse on it. It turns to a plus sign, and we turn the petal to put it where we want it. And you can do that again by doing Control D. Again, the move arrow, the 4-directional arrow, and the dot is your rotation circle. Okay. So those of you that are all done and have your flower petals all on, just double check that none of your petals are going off the checkerboard. Right? Make sure that none of your petals down here are covering up the words you have on your vase. Some of you had the chance to put your center on before we quit on Monday. Some of you did not. So we put the center of this flower with the circle. And you're just going to draw a circle over here to cover up those overlapping pieces of the petals. And you can color it whatever color you want. It doesn't have to be yellow. You can make your circle as big or as small as you want it and make it, basically you're trying to cover up all those overlapping pieces in the middle. So that makes our flower done. And now the next piece is we're adding a text box. So we have to go over to this button with the T inside a box. It's called text box. Click on it and you're going to draw a box right here. And that is where we're going to put a message to Mom. Now, even though I drew it really big, it snapped back to the small version. It'll grow as you type. So the first thing you want to do is to pick your font. You can pick any font that you want. And once you have picked it, you then are going to change your font size to 24. And you're going to pick a color. Now, the color should go with your flower that you pick. So I'm going to use purple since I used purple in my vase. And you're going to start off by typing Dear Mom, comma. And you're going to hit enter twice. You're going to go ahead and write a message to Mom. It's a Mother's Day message to tell her how much you love her and how thankful you are for everything she does for you. So you can write your own message, or you can look at the sample that is going to be coming around to your desk and you can just write the sample. So yes, you have to type all the words, but you can do that, or you can write your own message, your choice. When you are done, the only other thing to do is apply a background. So to get rid of the checkerboard, you're going to click anywhere where there's an empty space. So down here is a good spot. You're going to right click. So remember, 2 fingers push together 1 time. And we're going to get the word, let me get myself out of the way here. Get the word background. And you can pick either a solid color for your background. So I can choose like, I'm going to do like a light pink. All right. Or I can go back to it again and I can choose what's called a gradient color, which a gradient will actually go from light to dark. Okay, see it's darker on the corners and lighter in the center. Or I can do the opposite and go, I think, dark in the middle to light. Let me try that one. Okay, so just make sure whatever you pick for your background, you're still able to see the words that you have typed on your screen. Okay. If you choose the same color background as you have for your letters, you're not going to be able to read your words. If you get all that done, you are finished and you're going to go ahead and turn it in. If you run out of time and don't get it done, we still have one more class before we have to print them. I wish you good luck.